teams that battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
They go with a direct snap. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Scanning the field. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize realize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's got room to run. Look out. Goes out of bounds. Brought there inside the 15 now.
Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami, and a lot of that was Marcel Reed. Turn the football over, not making quality reads. Can he right the ship and play well, be the reason that you win big games, not the reason you lose them?
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
QB decides to keep it here. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
3rd and go. Looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. To throw. It's Stockton. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Owens. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this on tape from this offense quite often. Down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. We got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. To the air, it's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition, you've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Reed. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Oh, and he throws it back. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Aggies. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Now he's got open space. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Coming after him. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
using his legs. It's Frazier, the senior, able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. He can go. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose. 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Nice grab. It's Wiley. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Let's fly out of the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Frazier. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Quick completion to the tight end. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target a tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into
touchdown. Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. To throw, it's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Chris, the tendency for a quarterback is to speed up just because it's overtime. But you've got to fight that, and you've got to play in rhythm just like he has all game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top in OT. Now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
And sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and he almost had a huge overtime pick. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but I would be trusting the quarterback. He has been very good in this ball game, and this is the guy that's going to have to lead you to victory.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Well, here we go. Have to have it. 4th down. Need a touchdown. This has got to be your best play call, your best player. Everything on the line right here.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Just a tremendous battle. This is a playoff game to remember. Really feel for the losing side, but for the winning side to come through in an overtime game. You can win or lose on a single play so often, and this team seemed to have the answer today, Joe.